Hello everyone, it is RosinQuartz here, and welcome to another speed build by yours truly. So today, I am very excited to share this build with you, because this build is just, I love this build. Like, I don't know if you're like, you will like this build, but I hope you do, but I love this build. I think this is actually such a really pretty build, and I was trying to do so many, like, kind of different things with this build, and trying to kind of get out of my comfort zone with it, and I don't know, I just think it's pretty awesome. So I'm kind of like in the middle of like what I kind of want to like actually like name this build. I thought about calling it like the bold and the beautiful, because it's a very bold build, you know. It's got like these like all these like black and white trim, and it's very, you know, it seems kind of edgy and modern, and it's big and it's really beautiful, and it's got like kind of this like whole modern edge to it. But like calling it like the bold and the beautiful is kind of like, that's a soap opera, and it's probably like a really bad soap opera. But, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, like, when, like, I mean, like, the bold and the beautiful, I'm thinking of the bad and the beautiful with, like, Kirk Douglas and how, like, crazy that movie was. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's, like, from 1953. But I have, so, and I love me some Kirk Douglas. So, I thought about, like, I don't know what I want to name this particularly yet. I find, like, with builds and stuff like that, I never know what to name my builds. So when I start videos, I'm always like, oh, here's, you know, I've decided, like, I don't know, this is the build that I'm building. I don't have a name for it yet. I usually don't come up with a name for it until, like, when I'm uploading, like, I'm actually, like, uploading to, like, YouTube. That's when I'm coming up with it, and I'm, like, I'm on Photoshop, and I'm trying to, like, come up with a name, and I'm like, think of a name! And that's usually the process of how I come up with names for my builds. So if you're wondering how to come up with names for builds, just do what I do. It's very effective and stressful. But, yeah, no, yeah, I kind of would have liked, like, I don't know what I want to particularly name it, but yeah, I was thinking maybe, like, the bold and the beautiful or something like that. I don't know. I had another name for it. I was, like, laying in bed last night, and I had another name for this, and I actually can't remember. Like, I should have written it down, but I just, honestly, like, I don't even really remember. But, yeah, so right now we're just kind of, like, we're working on the little pool room right here, and I love that pool room. I think the pool room is going to be so spectacular and awesome. I can't wait for when I get out of like the sort of like structural stuff, so I can actually show you sort of the detailing of the pool room. I think it's a really like awesome like open concept kind of space. Like, it's honest, like in real life it would be kind of weird on like a basic street, kind of like the Sims world I'm in. Like, I'm in Newcrest right here, and it would be weird to have your pool kind of open like that for everyone in the street to see. But I don't know, I think it's kind of like cool, like if you had like kind of like property like off the lake or something like that. And look at that, you can see my modern edition house build in the background. You'll actually see that house like in the screenshots too. I don't really like remove builds from my world. I just sort of like, when I want to use the lot again, I'll just remove them, but I haven't had the opportunity to like, I don't know, I never remove them. And a lot of the times, like, okay, so I was working on another build, right? And I have another build, I think it's like, it'll be my third from now build, so it won't be my next two builds, but it'll be the third build, if that makes any sense. But if I do decide to share it, anyways, what was I saying? I was saying something about that build. Oh yeah, okay, so I had actually I don't know if you guys remember, but it's my modern, I think it's like my seaside or cliffside getaway kind of house. It's like kind of like a traditional like farmhouse kind of thing. And anyways, I never uploaded that to the gallery, and so I was about to like demolish that lot, and I was like, okay, time to do my next build on this lot. And then I was like, wait, maybe I should check to see if this is actually in my gallery. And then I was trying to like get to the gallery, and I wasn't connecting to the internet or anything like that, and it was driving me nuts. And yeah, sometimes, like, I don't know, Origin doesn't connect to the internet for me, so it takes a little while, and a lot of the times I don't end up uploading anything because I can't connect to the internet. And, anyways, yeah, I never uploaded it for whatever reason, so it's up there now if you guys want to download it or something like that. So feel free. But, yeah, so right now we're just doing a little bit of the painting. I'm trying to just get different colors. I wanted to go with, like, a really dark kind of colors, but then I was like, okay, no, I want to go with like these black trim. It'll all make sense when we get there, because like right now you're probably seeing all the white colors and like that like dark brick from Dine Out that I use like in every single one of my builds, and you're probably like, oh, it's not, you know, it's not that dark or anything like that, but trust me, it will be. It's gonna be like, I love just what I do with like the trims and stuff like that, and once it all makes sense, when it's all together. So yeah. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. I hope that your summer is going great. So if you're, I think like for at least Canadians anyways, I'm basically going back to school in September, so I only have 1 month left. You guys, until I have to go back to school. And like, it makes me so sad because like, well, I'm not sad because like I love school. I'm going to school for film and stuff like that, and like I love everything that I do, but it's also like at the exact same time, like I don't have like free time, you know? Like I was able to start this YouTube channel because I have free time, right? And I don't know how it's going to work with being back in university, just because I do have a job, and you know, like I do usually like work quite a bit, and then I'm also like a crazy perfectionist, so I basically take forever with like my projects and stuff like that, and I'm going into my 3rd year now, so I don't know what that's going to be like. Well, I'm taking mostly 2nd year courses, mostly because I think my department's going under, unfortunately. We're actually, like, our department is actually merging with the English department now, for whatever reason. We should be merging with the Media and Technology Communication Department, because they get actually access to all the film stuff. For some reason, us film students actually don't. Whatever reason, I don't know who was in the board meeting when they decided that, but yeah, so basically it's kind of this like unfortunate dilemma, because like I tried to get into the kind of like the communication like media department, but they were like, I don't know, I don't really think your grades are really accurate or representative of like what you'll actually be like at this university, because we're posh. And anyways, just so you know, I finished high school with like a 91, and then first year of university I finished with like an 83, and then for my 2nd year I went down to an 81. So I'm still above my 80s, so I don't know why I'm not allowed in, but they're just being ponces about it, and I'm bitter, but like I'm bitter. I was gonna say like I'm not bitter, but I don't know, I'm very bitter and I'm very angry, but I'm trying to get over it, but it's okay. Sorry, I actually like hit my desk, so I don't know if I made like a huge like whamming sound. Apparently my subconscious is like coming through in like sort of physical manifestations, and I'm like hitting things now, but yeah, that's not what I meant to do. So yeah, right now you're seeing like basically the shape really coming out with this house now, and you're seeing the weird like window glitch. I'm so mad about that window glitch. I don't know why it's like doing that, but and anyways, I actually used those like windows that are like they're meant for like the cop shops, so you can see through the like the one-way mirrors, and I actually used that for that thing, and it just sort of rectified this like the window glitch problem, and so that's the only reason why I kind of kept them. Like I still think they look cool, obviously, but like I was kind of like, okay, this works, and I wasn't able to actually move the windows up either, just because then the glitch would happen again, and I think you see me fiddling with it a little bit, and that's why the windows are a little bit low, but I think it actually works in terms of like sim height, for example. Like if you're standing there and you're like a sim and you're standing there and you're looking out, the windows are in the correct height so that you can actually look through them. But yeah, and that's you right there, you're just seeing me trying something different. I want to have like this little like thing kind of going around the edge, and I thought it would be a good idea, but it wasn't a good idea. So right now I'm just doing a little bit of like details here and there, throwing in some sort of plants and stuff like that, and I'm throwing in some of those like wall hedge kind of things, and I'm trying to get in those little like mirror sun things, and then I use that little like hanging basket kind of thing. I don't even know what that's called, and I kind of made it seem like it's like a bench almost, and yeah, and right now I'm just doing little details. I want to have like a little bit of like a pond or like a little like fountain kind of thing going on there, but I was like, nah, Nah, I don't actually, I don't really do, like, fountains all that much, and, like, that's where I make the little phallic corner thing. I try to fix it a little bit later, and I end up putting a palm tree in, because I'm like, this is a little, you know, unsightly shaped. But, yeah, no, as I was saying, like, I don't really put fountains in all that much in my builds. I think, I should really try doing that more. I think I have, like, the build that I'm working on now, I'm actually, I was laying in bed and I was thinking about it too, and I was like, man, you know what, I think that there'd be a really good, like, spot where I could put a fountain in, so we'll see. Maybe. It all depends if it actually, like, works out. So, yay, we're actually moving on into the interior now. I know, it took 10 minutes to get there, but here we are. So, the interior, like, this main floor here is absolutely spectacular. Like, I love this main floor. I think this is, like, one of those times where, like, I do a main floor and I'm actually, like, impressed by it. Like, sometimes, like, I don't know, I do the outside of the build and I'm like, yeah, this is good. And then I do the, like, inside and I'm like, I don't know, maybe, like, I disappoint myself or I have, like, high expectations or something, but, I'm just not as impressed with it, and so, yeah, but this particular build, I do like my interior, and that's kind of why I like this house so much, because it has, like, I love the outside and I love the inside, and, like, I'm not a big fan of my second floor. I think my second floor could have been a little bit better in terms of organization, but, yeah, no, I think it's, like, a really, like, great house. And then you're seeing, like, that pool thing kind of, like, right, there we go. And I think the pool room is just, it's so awesome. It's so dark, and it's so, like, kind of, like, I don't know, like, do you ever just, like, watch, like, those, like, really, like, crappy, like, American, like, teen dramas, and they're like, oh, Stephanie Bordeaux, let's go to the pool together, and it's, like, late at night, and it's, like, this kind of, like, sultry pool kind of thing, and I feel like that's the aesthetic that I get with, that pool room, if that makes any sense. I don't know, I'm sorry if I'm, like, if I'm describing something that doesn't make sense to, like, you, but I don't know. That's what I was kind of thinking of, and, like, I don't know, I'm really into, like, doing, like, modern kind of spaces right now, and especially with, like, that brick from Dine Out, like, I love that brick so much. I feel like I use it, like, too much, but I can't help it. It's such a nice brick, and I love it so much. And, yeah, so, something else that I'm kind of been doing right now, I've actually been, like, doing, like, fixing up, like, you know how, like, YouTubers are having, like, their little, like, fixer-upper kind of contest kind of thing right now, like Little Simsy had hers, and then I think Urban Sittins had hers. Like, this is, like, old news, this is, like, a month ago or so, but, I don't know, I've been, like, I decided, you know, like, hey, let's go and, like, you know, fix their houses up, and, like, I don't know, it's so much fun. I totally get why, like, Little Simsy does it all the time, because it's a lot of fun, and, I don't know, like, I did both of their houses, and I'm just like, oh, they're so good. Like, I really wish that I did, like, a speed build or something like that for them, like, just so that I can show you guys, like, what I did, because I like them so much, and I'm sad now, because I wanted to share them with you guys. Like, maybe I'll just post some photos on, like, Twitter or something, and be like, hey, here's what I did, because otherwise, you know, like, I like the interiors that I did for both of them. Like, obviously, like, I didn't design the outside, but, you know, it's kind of fresh and refreshing. Sometimes it totally gets you into, like, a whole new mindset when you just have to do the interiors for a space, and, like, a space that you haven't developed. So I think it gives you the opportunity to really, like, rethink how you do spaces, and, like, I think it gives you the opportunity to look into another person's mind, and I think, like, I don't know, I like the idea of, like, I just like the idea of it, you know. I think it, like, I don't know, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun doing them, especially because, like, in spare time, and, like, this week has just been, like, hellish for me. It has been a long week, and not to mention, like, I had a really bad day at work on, like, Tuesday. Yeah, it was Tuesday, just because, like, work woke me up at, like, 7:30 in the morning, and they're like, hey, come in, please save us, and I was like, okay, I guess, and, like, I already had a shift that day, but they wanted me to do, like, an 8-hour shift, and I think I ended up doing a 6-hour shift instead, or, like, a 6.5-hour shift or something like that, just to help them out, and, it was only supposed to be a 4-hour shift, but yeah, it was just a 6-hour shift. And like, I don't know, people just, maybe it was just because it was the civic holiday on Monday. Like, I guess everyone kind of was coming in because they thought we were closed on like Monday, so that everyone was coming in on Tuesday. And just people were like really mean. Like, they're just really mean. And it kind of like, it upsets me sometimes, not because like people are like attacking me and it like hurts my feelings, but it's more of the sense that like, I don't understand why people have to be like so miserable all the time. Like, I don't understand why people have to just be like angry all the time. Like, it's just, you know, like, relax. Like, you know, like, it's like, it was a beautiful day, you know. It was like, I think it was probably like, it was like a comfortable like 25 degrees out, and like, you know, the sun was shining. It's been raining all weekend and stuff like that, and like, you finally have like a great day. And I don't know, it made me sad that like people were so like miserable. Like, for example, like I had this one customer, and like she came in, and at my particular job, I help customers, and then I also like answer the phone and help out customers on the phone as well. So like, it's kind of like a double kind of thing. So before I helped the customer who came to my till, I was talking with a customer on the phone. So I guess she put her stuff there, and like I was paying attention but not paying attention at the same exact time, because like I'm not superwoman, like I'm not conscious of everything that's happening. And so I finished up with the customer on the phone, and I guess a homeless woman came in, and she like asked me a question like right away once I finished my phone call, and it was asking like how much was on like her gift card. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll just check your gift card. Like, it takes like 5 seconds. You just hit like the like gift card button and you scan it, right? And anyways, the one customer who put her stuff down first, this is just like, obviously, like, I understand the rules of like the social rules of like, you know, you serve the first customer first, you don't start doing like other things with other people. But you know, the customer just came back, like this homeless woman came up, and she was like, one of our customers gave her a gift card for our store. And you know, like, that's really awesome, that's really nice, you know, like, people need food, and like, that's important, and like, it's a great thing that someone did for her. And anyways, because I grabbed her gift card and I scanned it to let her how much was on, this customer who was standing there, she just went off on me. She just started like going like, excuse me, how dare you, like blah 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 blah. And like I couldn't believe it, you know. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do, right? Because it's like and I don't know, it kind of like, it just upset me. And like not because like she was being mean, like she was being mean to me, but like it just kind of made me mad, because like I think she kind of did it because the other customer was actually a homeless individual. Like, I think that was the reason behind it. And like, when I gave her receipt after I like finished serving her, she like snatched the receipt from my hand, and like her long nails like scraped across my hand, and it made me like so angry. And I was so angry for the rest of my shift, because I couldn't believe like someone could be like that rude, especially like someone who is also wearing their work uniform. Like, she's not from like our store, obviously, like she doesn't work there, our store, otherwise I would have reported her to the manager. But you know, it's like, I don't know why, like, as a person like who, you know, we're all working, we're all trying to do the best that we can do, and like, we're all trying to, you know, be good people, and I don't understand why people have to be like just so mean all the time. Like, it's just like, the sun is shining, like I'm just helping someone like for 5 seconds before I'm serving you. That doesn't mean that I don't care about you, or like what, like, well, I don't like I don't mean that in a sense like I love customers. Like, I'd rather like customers not come to my register, but so but I don't know, I just had to vent that. I'm sorry if like I vented that out on you, but I had to talk about it, because it frustrates me so much, because it's literally 5 seconds of your time that you have to spend there. And I was also on the phone already helping someone else like already, so it was like, there's 5 other cashiers open, you didn't have to come to my till, right? And I don't know. Customer service it's fun, you know, like I don't hate my job, but like sometimes you get those people where I don't understand why you gotta be like so mean all the time. And it's like we're all just trying to do the best we can, right? But anyways, back to the build. So we're on the second floor here, and I'm doing kind of like this other room right here, and one of the things that I do really like about this house is there's a lot of small details, and I think that's why this build is a lot longer. There's a lot of like tiny little small details, and that I wanted to really get into this build. I really want to get into more like cluttery kind of like an aesthetic. Like I want to really get into more like details and fine details rather than doing kind of just whatever. And I've actually been like really into using the kind of the get to work stuff, because every time, like, I always forget that there's all these like pedestals and stuff like that that come with the pack, but you can totally use them as like other things. And so I really want to start incorporating them in my builds and stuff like that. And like, I don't know, I really want to get some of them some more packs too when that time comes. I don't know, I just bought a desk which was like $250, and then like I have a lot of expenses this month, so it's like, can I get myself a game pack? Like, I know they're only like 10 bucks each, but it's still like, it's like 10 bucks of your money, and like it adds up, and there's taxes, and you're like, ah. So we'll see how this month goes. I do, like, I really want the backyard stuff. Like, I keep seeing like people build with it and all the new like outdoor like garden stuff, and I'm like, oh, I want all of it so badly. But yeah, so right now this is kind of like what I was talking about with like how I felt like the second floor was like a little like awkward, just because like there's this like really like skinny room, and then like the master bedroom's kind of like skinny as well, and like tiny, and like I don't know, like I think they're still functional, they're definitely functional spaces, but there's still this sort of like, I feel like it could have organized it a little bit better. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I could have just, I don't know. So right now, yeah, I was just flipping out those like those windows so that you can see like, oh, sorry, I actually like burped. I just finished having breakfast, so I'm trying to like, I don't know, maybe my like stomach is like rejecting talking too much, but yeah, I flipped all the windows inside out just because they are like one-way mirrors. So like so they're like shiny on the outside now, and so you can see out of them from the inside, so that they're kind of like proper instead of just being like mirrors and being creepy. So yeah, that's kind of what I did. So, oh my goodness, I'm like out of breath now. I'm looking at my tea that is in like the corner here, and like I want to drink it so badly. I'm gonna take a small tea break. So 1 second. Ah, so much better. So much better. Oh, okay. So I don't know. I'm so like excited for like some of the builds, and I'm so excited that you guys are seeing this build, because I love this build a lot, and I know I haven't been really talking about it too much, but there's not like too much to say, like really, like other than like being like, oh, I decided to put like this little like laundry thing right there because details. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, it has been just a crazy week. Like I have like 5 shifts this week, and like this is like one of my only days off this week, and like I keep being called in and woken up at like 7 in the morning and I'm like, you guys, please leave me alone, I want to sleep. But yeah, and like I'm super excited because like I want to get like this voiceover done, and then I'm going to be rearranging my like entire room today, so that's gonna be crazy because like I just got like yesterday I got my desk in the mail like just before I had to go to work, and I was like, oh I want to build my desk. But yeah, no, I'm so excited to be building my desk, and I think I'm going to be doing another episode of my Let's Play as well today as well, like just because like I actually have like the time to do it, and it is my day off, and like if I don't do it today I won't do it like ever. So I do have like I don't know, what should I do for this week, because like I've got, this is the video for Friday, so I don't know, we'll see. Maybe depending on like what I all get done today, I might upload an extra video for you guys on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. Just as like a small apology for not doing any videos the week before, but I just had to have that like sort of mental kind of day off, just because like I was starting to get like I was getting a little stressed, not by like doing like The Sims at all, but sometimes it's stressful. But anyways, we're nearing actually the end of this video soon, so I have my sticky note here to remind me about all the good things. So just so you know, I have a Twitter and Instagram. I have all that fun like stuff where if you want to contact me, it's there. It's all in the description box below. If you like this video and you like this build, feel free to leave a like and a comment. And if you like all of my builds, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And not to mention, if you do like this build, it'll be up on the Sims 4 gallery very soon, which will be when I upload it. So, yeah. So, that's the spiel. But yeah, I hope you guys like this build, and I hope you guys are having a fantastic day, and I will see you guys later. So, bye everyone!